Hey, welcome to video number 264 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, who's walking the world.
The haze of networking.
We nailed it. We got the tagline done. All this we've been practicing all week, hours a day, every day, and we nailed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
We do put a lot of time and effort in our practice.
We do.
Yeah.
We really do. That's part of our accountability. Hey, speaking of accountability, see what I did there? So one of our core values in BNI is accountability.
Accountability.
And they're all important. The reason accountability is really significant is because it's the one thing that separates BNI from other networking groups, which is why members make money in BNI, because we have accountability.
Yep, that is exactly why.
Yeah, it's an important piece. And then we talk about with accountability that we hold each other accountable. We're held accountable to the core values. We're held accountable to the code of ethics. We're held accountable to, power of one, doing action items. And then I had a conversation with Ken Keegler. Got to call Ken. Ken is doing amazing stuff for us and for you in BC and Indiana and other regions on the conflict stuff. And we was talking to him about accountability. And I made that comment. Hey, we hold each other accountable. And he goes, well, here's another way of looking at it, Mark. He said, what if we didn't have to force people to hold us accountable because we were just accountable ourselves anyways? And I went, oh, yeah. I don't know what to do with that, but
Right?
something to think about.
Right. What if no one needed to hold me accountable?
Yeah,
Because I know all the things I committed to doing and I will be accountable to those. Imagine, just imagine an entire chapter where every single member just held themselves accountable to everything they said and did.
yeah.
Like self-accountability. That would be an amazing group of people to hang out with.
Right. I shared with you this morning my message to a group yesterday about how many of you love receiving my emails that I send out, and specifically about like the form or the survey we're sending about leadership team transition. Nobody really puts up their hand because they love receiving my emails,
One more email.
right? But here's the thing: the way to stop me from sending emails is just complete the survey. Then I won't send out the email. But it's an accountability piece. So if you just held yourself accountable and did it, then it would make your life less stressful.
Exactly.
As example.
And considering that if it's not the newsletter, then it's probably something that's come out separately that's important for us to know.
Yeah. It's an
right?
action.
It's an act, right? If we're sending one out direct, not from our newsletter, we're looking for an action, or we're trying to get information to you that's important for you to know. Right. And so just taking action on that at that moment, that survey, according to SurveyMonkey, is less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Less than 2 minutes, you can have that done.
Right. And then the other piece of it is we have the power of one. So the action items to create success for all members. And it's the things we are held accountable to because we have accountability letters for it, for all the pieces, not participating. And so when you see that, 6-month POMS report, 0 visitors in 6 months, 2 1-to-1s in 6 months, those types of things. And then sometimes those members are surprised when the membership committee comes to them and goes, hey, what's going on? Well, it's not the membership committee's fault. It's something you didn't do. But if you held yourself accountable, the membership committee wouldn't have to come to you in the first place.
And if the membership committee does have to come to you, because there's sometimes I get busy in life and I just don't get things done. And I know that if I invited 4 visitors in 1 month, that's going to take care of me for 4 months. So, I may have forgot. If the membership committee or some other person does come to you to hold you accountable for something you did or did not do, don't get mad at them.
Yeah.
That's, be self-accountable and go, yeah, and say thank you. Yeah, Mark, thank you for pointing that out and holding me accountable to that. I did make that commitment and I have not lived up to it.
Yeah.
Just say thank you. Imagine that. I hold you accountable and you go, oh, thank you. I dropped the ball on that.
Right? It's not get defensive time.
Yeah, it would be a whole different world if everybody walked and talked that way.
So here's the thing. Number one, I say so a lot, and it just came out of my mouth. I just trying to stop it. Okay. So think about for yourself. What are some things you can do to hold yourself accountable so that others don't have to hold you accountable?
Correct. And that
Even the
includes
next session.
being accountable to yourself.
Yeah.
Like me and my diet, I have to be accountable to my workout and my diet, not when I
Right.
really want to, right?
I will put the caveat in, it is not always easy. We're not saying this is easy. We've learned behaviors in different ways and shifting takes time. But you start to think about what's one or two things I can shift to hold myself more accountable, those types of things. So think about that for yourself.
Have to.
It's self-reflection time.
Yeah.
All right, good topic. Thank you, Ken Keegler, for putting that one into my head, because obviously it's had an impact on me. I've been thinking about it for a few weeks. And now I'm sharing is caring. We're sharing it all with you. All righty, Hazel Walker. Till next time.
See you then.
Bye.